Hi all, hopefully the mic's working and hopefully you're back from the ads that are running. Let me know, that'd be great. I don't know if Twitch is running ads or not. It says it is, but who knows? I was waiting for it to finish, but it was delayed because we're 4 minutes live and it's still saying it's going with 3-minute ads. So we will see. Hopefully those on YouTube aren't getting ads right now and you can see me, so if you can see me and hear me, let me know. Ads are fine, YouTube is fine. Also, there are ads on Twitch, but YouTube's fine. Okay, cool. Well, ads should finish on Twitch in a second. And then I'll finish chatting properly. But how are you? What are you all up to? I was hoping I'd left it long enough, but Twitch seems to have a funny few minutes and took a little while to run its 3 minutes ads. I don't know why. Normally as soon as I click live it starts the countdown, but it seems to start it a minute or two in this time round, which is annoying. But hopefully you'll be back within 20 seconds. I've had to play with the ad settings on YouTube. I think I'm in more control of it now, so hopefully they won't keep popping up unannounced. So fingers crossed. Okay. A little quiet compared to the music. That's because I turned down the mic from the thing. How's that? Is that any better? I turned it down when we had the 3D printer going on Tuesday. And I forgot to turn it up. But is that better? Do I need to turn the music down or my mic up? Much better. Okay, yeah, so it's just the mic. I am looking into new mics. Hopefully come payday I will get one of those lapel mic things we stick here, which will hopefully reduce everything else going on, because it's going to be one designed to just pick my voice up here. And then hopefully we won't have so many mic problems, because the mic has been a bane of my existence for a few months now. So yeah, I'm looking into new mics. Hopefully we'll get that sorted. But I know today's supposed to be a craft day, but I really want to finish my Lego. We only got to bag 4 of 15 on Tuesday. So we're going to start with bag 5 and see how far we get, and we will be doing Lego streams until I finish it, because I want it built so I can put it up and see how pretty it looks. So those who didn't catch me on Tuesday, I am building the Sanderson sisters cottage from Hocus Pocus. This was my birthday present from my husband and my boys. They all pulled the money together and got me this, which was really, really lovely. Hydrate. I've got barely any tea left. I've hydrated. You didn't make me a fresh one. Yeah, I've probably got about that much left of my tea. And I left my water over there, so can't drink the water when I left it over there. Next time you come downstairs, don't maybe give me more water, because I was a twit. But yeah, so we're going to get on with this. I'm using the app that Cheadle told me about on Tuesday, which is much better. I wish I'd known about the app before instead of the booklet, because I was struggling to see the pieces on the booklet, but the app makes it so much easier, so I'm using that. So thank you, Cheadle, for that. Hiya, Piece by Piece, how you doing? What are you up to today? I am building the Sanderson sisters cottage from Hocus Pocus movie. We started on Tuesday, but we only got the bag 4, so we're on bag 5. Sorry if anyone is around who's heard repeats, but just in case anyone didn't hear what I was doing. So, oh, here's the cupboard. Right, let's sort these a bit. See what we've got. So I'm not feeling particularly great today. Oh, Thank you, darling. Duncan comes to the rescue with my water. Move that out of the way. There. Oh, yeah, you can do me a fresh one.
In a little bit.
So I mean, I drank most of it. Duncan's a star. He's actually working, so he's quickly popped down. He's got to run back upstairs. But if he comes down for a drink for himself later, he'll do me a tea. Duncan is my husband, for those who are new around here. He is my long-suffering husband who basically provides everything I forget. And I forget a lot. This is actually just a top I like the colour of, but the fact that it's LGBTQ as well is just pure bonus happiness. This was just a rainbow top that I saw in the Market Square several months ago, possibly even last year, and I really liked it. But I will happily wear LGBTQ things, so we can count it as that as well. Multitasking. I will get the letters mixed up when I say things like that. Please don't take offence. It's my brain issues. They don't always say things in the correct order. And I am a very inclusive channel, and I have much love for all that things. I am part of the alphabet crowd myself, and so is a very large amount of my family. So I won't have any hate speech on here for it. Oh, we got two faces. Oh, okay, that's a different one. Hiya, Cheryl. How you doing? You were missed on Tuesday. We were having problems with YouTube quality, and Judy was like, "Oh no, is Cheryl coping?" I'm like, "Right, Cheryl's not around, so she doesn't have to deal with it." Yeah, for some reason Tuesday the quality on YouTube was really shocking. It was kind of pixelated. I don't know why. But it's looking better today. It doesn't look quite so bad from what I can see, so I'm hoping it's not too bad for you guys. There's not much I can do because it is in focus. It's fine on Twitch, but YouTube was just having moments and I don't know why. But how are you, Cheryl? What are you up to? I know not normally Thursdays is a craft one, but I started this on Tuesday. This was my birthday present from my boys and my husband, and I didn't get it finished or anywhere near finishing it. So we're continuing because I want it all finished. Duncan's having a look. No worries, Duncan. Get to work, do your work, be a good boy. Okay, so the app says the first thing we need to do is build these. So we've already built Sarah and, oh god, names are escaping me. This is an all-time favourite movie and I'm now forgetting names. I'm not feeling very well and my brain is this is who we built on Tuesday. Sarah, and the name is escaping me right now. The same with this one's name. I'm completely blanking on the name right now. If you've watched Hocus Pocus, you know who it is. But that's who we're building right now. So, oop, nearly forgot their cloak. Oh, there's a little piece in there. I wonder if that's supposed to be in there or whether it got caught up before. I'll put that to the side there. That might have got caught up when I was doing the other pieces because this has been out since the beginning. So we will see. It's looking okay as it shows. Ah, brilliant. So hopefully whatever the issues were have been dealt with. And hopefully you can see alright. I love her hair. Look at that, there we go. what is it? It's Sarah, Winifred, and... God, I can't think of the other name now. Okay, it's going to bug me. Normally I'm really good. But my brain is not working today, so I'm not remembering everyone's names. I'm sorry. But we will do a quick Google, and that will tell us. Winfred, Mary, and Sarah. Mary, there we go. Mary is who we've just built. So this is Mary. That's who we just built. Could not get that name in head like a sieve today. You got the sun shining today. Ah, nice. It's a little cloudy today, but touch wood, there's no rain at the moment. It got really loud yesterday. We had thunderstorms. Only minor ones. This is the UK. We only get minor ones. But I was a little worried if it was today we'd have trouble hearing me. So we are building a little star thing for her. So we want this one and this one, looks at it. Going like that. This app is so good because it makes it so much easier to see. So Mary is holding this. If I can put it in her hand. There we go. There. I haven't got a lower tripod yet in order to bring this down, and I forgot to get Duncan to raise the table for you to see it. So it's not, it's the same sort of thing at the moment, I'm afraid. If you didn't see on Tuesday, this is what we built on Tuesday. So we've been starting to build the inside of the house, and we got a little bit on the outside done. We've got the water wheel and that done. And we also built this on Tuesday. So we got some nice bits done, but there's still a lot to go. I should actually be doing my niece's new child's cardigan, which I have been working on, but I wanted to finish this. So instead of crafting, I'm Lego building. I figured you guys wouldn't mind. So we want that one and one of these. Hoping the lighting's right for you. It looks okay for me, so I'm hoping it's good for you. One of them and one of them. I'm putting that way round and that way round. Then one more of these. Other bricks and one more of them. That's what we're doing at the moment. So I'm guessing we're building another part of the house at the moment. I meant to bring over my new Warhammer model. My nephew turned up yesterday to board game group. He comes with us to board game group. He turned up with a new birthday present for me, and it's freaking awesome. It's a Warhammer character on a dragon. The name's escaping me right now. I paint models. I don't play the game. I just enjoy painting the models. So I don't know much. I'm learning. My son is teaching me, but it's still taking a while to learn. There we go. So that's just popped on the end there. I see Duncan is doing a very good job at lurking because he's just brought me my present over. So let's take it out of the bag so you guys see. Thank you, darling. So this was my present from my nephew for my birthday. He turned up with it yesterday. So Stormcast Eternals, Lord Celestant on Stardrake. I am going to have so much fun painting this. I am super happy with it. It was an amazing treat that I wasn't expecting. Duncan has also just realised I did not put my on-air sign out for the boys to know to be quiet when they come in. So he's also putting that out for me. It's a good job he's on form today, because clearly I am not. Right. We want one of them and one of them. Yeah, I did not wake up until like 12. Duncan let me sleep in because I wasn't feeling very well. And so I'm not prepared for anything right now. Basically, Duncan got the table out and I just had to set up the computer stuff. So I've forgotten everything I was supposed to be doing today. Two of these and we're going on top. And one of them and them. And it's the opposite way around this time. And one more of these on top. And we are popping that on the side of the house here. So that's just sitting on there. Hopefully you can see that. I haven't got the curtains drawn because I want the light, but it is providing a bit of a reflection from the conservatory there. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, looks like we're going to be building the bit that goes in here next. So we want one of these with door. There we go. That's just that in there. Wait. One of these. I'm going to pop that on here. Are you still spinning, Cheryl, or have you finished that green now? I haven't touched my spinning wheel for a little bit. I just haven't had time, and I really need to. I've got a lady waiting for her fibre to be spun up. She said there was no hurry when she gave it to me because she knew I was busy, but you know, I don't like making people wait too long. There's that one done. I'm popping that there. So they're fitting side by side like that. Now we want these two, blue, yellow, and white diamond there. So that one's going there, and that one's sitting in there. The yellow one there, blue one there, and that bit goes on the end there, like that. Orange and purple, I assume. Oh, that could be this blue. I think it's the blue. Actually, I think that one should have been the lighter blue. And the darker blue is the one going on the front here, I think. So it goes like that. Can you see that? Then we are popping one of these on the top and two of these little ones are going on the back here. And then it's these corner pieces on the top like that. Okay, got bucket and not that colour. Is it that colour? Like that? Or might be the other one. Let's have a look, see. No, I think it is that one. The colour just looks slightly different, I think. Because it's see-through versus thingamabobby. Yeah, I think that's right. So that one there, and that one sitting in there like that. So. Right, popping that aside, and we're in that skull head here on the edge. Still have 2 more braids to do, working on a dress for a customer, sewing in a sash in place. Ah, nice. I am an extreme beginner sewer. I can sew stuff that I can wear. I would not sew anything for anyone else to wear. Though my youngest son has asked me to help him with his cosplay costume, but he may just be buying it in. It depends if he can get the size he needs. Because he is going to be dressing up as the person we were 3D printing on Tuesday. No 3D printer going today because I didn't get up early enough to plan anything. That's going on top there. There, that's what we got. And that is slotting in down there. Seems slightly higher than the wall. I wonder if I got that wrong. What it's supposed to be. I know it is higher than the wall. I didn't get it wrong. We're good. Okay, so that's just sat in there. I can hopefully turn it a bit for you to see. It's very hard to get it for you guys to see and keep the light on it because it's such dark colours. But it's in there. Hopefully you could see enough. Okay, we're building something else for the inside again. So we're wanting these. And that's just going to sit in the middle there like that. Want a black one on the top there, and these more brown colour ones on there. And then we'll put some flames. This is our candelabra. Okay, you can see that's what we just built. And then that's just going to sit on there. Looks like it goes to about that angle. That's sitting in the middle there. Ah, yeah, this is when we use that purple one. Purple sparkly one, and whatever this is, I don't know, but it's on there. There we go. And looks like we're taking this and putting it on there. Oop. Popped the candelabra off. So we just stood it on there. Look. If you can hear, I think that's the app. Each time we finish a section, I'll turn it down. Right, should be that way round. Sitting there from the looks of it. One more over, I think, actually. There. Okay, so that's sat in there like that. There you go. That angle shows the light a bit better. Let's turn down the iPad, and then hopefully that sound won't be driving you guys insane. There. Right. we are wanting one of these round ones, and yeah, this piece here. Slotting in like that. And then one of these. So that's going like that. Yeah, looks like we're doing a plaque. Like the information plaque. Placard, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Yes, we want stickers. You want number 6. Down here. Please do not touch. That was not straight in any shape or form. Let's try that again. Oh, I think I made that worse. Try that again, shall we? It's a good job these are easy to take off. There we go, that's better. There. Please do not touch. And where are we popping that? Okay. So that is going that way round, and it is popping on there. So we can get it on. There we go. Turn that round like that. Okay, so that's just sitting in there. Look. Okay. One of these. Another one of them. Goes on top. That's just these pieces here, like this. I will get a better, closer camera sorted at some point. It's purely because I don't have a tripod small enough. But that's just sitting next to the fire there, like that. And for those who weren't here Tuesday, that fire does light up. Okay, looks like we're building a display stand now. We want this way with one of these in the corner there. Doing that in each corner. Ooh. If we don't throw them away. Probably should have had the other light, and I've got as much natural light as possible in here, but it's still, because these are all dark pieces, it's quite hard for you guys to see. I can't change much more of that. Right, so now building on top, we want that one, and 1, 2, 3 of them. That way around. I've just popped them on top. I wonder if I can zoom in this camera a little bit. Don't think I can. No, I can't because of it's through the A10. Let me have a look a minute. Yeah, I'm not as big as that camera goes. Yeah, no, can't zoom in anymore. Sorry, people. Problem that these cameras are fabulous for wide coverage, but they can't zoom in for the small coverage, which is where I'm having the problems. But when I'm doing my jigsaw puzzles, I need wide coverage for people to see, which is why I went with these cameras. I didn't anticipate them being quite so wide. They were mainly because it was the only HDMI ones I could find, and I needed HDMI cables. Cameras once I connect to my ATEM. There we go, that's that done. Right, so I'm taking one of these, putting its glass pane in. Black clippy things are going on the bottom. And that's going to sit on there so that it can glaze down like that. So this, I think, is the display case from the book, because I think they've just told me to put the stick on the book. So that way round. And we want sticker number 15. 15 is this one. So that's one side of the book. Turn it over and we are popping this in. Make sure we get it up the right way. So that's the inside of the book. And then we're grabbing this one and putting it on top. And we're putting sticker number 14 on top of that. Perhaps if it doesn't stick to my finger. So that's the book. It opens up into that, and then on the other side we have that. Kind of wish the eye was open. I think I would have liked it if the eye was open on it instead of asleep. But I know in the display case it's asleep until things happen, so and it just kind of sits in there, in the centre. Yeah. There we go. So it sits in its display case. It's not an exact fit, so it is shifting around in there. Now we're going to turn it over. Put some flags on. And then that's that bit finished, so we're going to pop it away. And that is sitting just behind the do not touch sign. So it's sitting there. There we go. So there we go, it's sitting there like that. That's quite cool. Oh, time to make the cauldron from that. So 2 of these sitting on like that. So it's just those clipped on there like that. Then this is going on this way. And get them so they're straight. There. Like that. Oh, and then we're filling it with the green bubbles, but we are literally just dropping them in from the looks of it. I think I would prefer to have them on something so they're actually sitting up a bit, but I can always adjust that myself at some point, build a little thing to fit in it. Also, helps if I don't drop it. You see, tired. My fingers don't work properly, but there we go. So they just kind of sit in there and fall out. I definitely think I want to find a way to secure them in there more instead of just having them sit floating around, but I can work that out at a later date. And then we're gonna so that's what this bit's for. Remember earlier we built that little black bit? This is what this is. It's gonna sit in there. And sit over the fire. There we go. And then of course fire lights up to cook the cauldron. Well, not cook the cauldron, cook the stuff in the cauldron. There. Okay, building part of the wall again now. I think I may have put this black thing one too far over. I think it's supposed to go there, so that sits straight. So let's do that. Yeah, that sits straight. So I now did just lose a piece of the cauldron again. I've definitely got to find a way to secure them. That's better. That sits over it more straighter now. Right, we want this one and one of these. Just putting them on there. Okay. 1x2 single. Yeah. The grey is going on that way. 1x2 brown is going on there, and the single brown is going on the top there. Now I want another of the house bricks, 2 of these sandy tan colour ones. We're just going to pop them on the top like that. Ooh. So we're just building up like that at the moment. Two more house bricks on the top. And then 2 more of these 1x2 small brown ones. The sandy ones, another brick. Okay. Okay, that's just sitting on the end there. So they've just had a field. Every time I tip that, the cauldron loses its pieces, but we've just put that on there. Come on, come back out. Okay, these cauldron pieces are going to become a problem. Every time I try to show you anything, they're going to tip out. Okay, looks like we're building this bit here now. So we want one of them and one of these. And we're putting that in the middle there. Put it straight would be useful, Sonia. Can't make it straight. Let's just with that. There we go. Now it's straight. Okay. That way. Sandy one on there. Okay, now it's straight, but it really wasn't. God. There we go. And 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That's coming out there, but we're putting a 1 by 1 thing. Looks like we're coming 2 out and putting it between them. I think that looks correct. Let's have a look, see. Nope, we are putting that on the correct way. That's what we're doing. And it actually looks like it's sitting straight on there. There, like that instead. So it's sitting that way. And then we're putting this one on the underside to do it. There we go. Okay. So that way round. We now want this grey one, another one of those sandy ones, and one of them. Nope. One over. And the grey one that way round. And then the archway is what's sitting on there. So that's what we've done. I'm grabbing one of the 1x2 browns, and this seems all white, sandy colour, tan colour, I don't know. I don't know what they call these colours, I get them all wrong. House brick on there, and one of those hand grippy sort of things on there. And that on the. Oh! I totally did not send that flying, did I? Hold on, let me see if I can get to it. Going down. Okay. Good job my vertigo is not too bad today, so I can bend down. Put that back up. There. That is what we're doing. That's the piece that just sent flying. But we are back in action. So then we're putting that one on there. One of each of these on here. And then these go on there like that. There. That's what we've just done. We just built that up there like that. Four on there, and one of these down again, ones on the end there, across the top there, and one of these short ones on the end on that space. So it's just kind of sat along there. And repeat the process of putting this long one on here and one of the small ones on here. One back here. Okay, this one and this one. So I've got the shorter one here, longer one in the middle, and then the smaller, thicker one on the top there. And we are now popping that on here. So it's starting to get some height in the house. Can I safely show you that without everything in the cauldron falling apart? There we go. So that's what we've got. Taking 3 of these, we're putting one on this side, and then so these match the corners that we did previously on Tuesday. So they're just sat, giving nice edges to them. Don't know why we haven't got one on that edge, so I guess something else is going on there. Drop another piece. Should have a piece that's going across here. Did anyone stop me drop a piece anywhere? Don't think I have any other pieces on me. Back in the bag, was there? No. We should have another one of these type of pieces just to sit across here. Just checking I haven't built anything wrong here. That all looks correct. Must be in the next bag. Maybe. It is. It's in the next bag. I can see the top corner has changed bag number, but it didn't actually show a graphic to say we were changing bags. Previously, it showed a bag graphic to show we were changing bags. Open up the new bag. Let's put these into here because these are our spares. Kept all the spares in their corresponding bags for now, but at some point I will put all of them together, I think, because I don't think it really matters. Ones the correct way. There was different style this time as well. Move up there. Might be anyone in that size. So, the instructions had us putting this across there like that. There we go. That's what we needed to do. It was in that bag all along. I just wonder why they didn't make it clearer that we were on a new bag. Right, onto one of these. These have been in a separate unnumbered bag, so you just kind of have to keep an eye out for when they pop up. So that's one, let's see if I can do this without dropping everything out of the cauldron again. That's one side of the house fully built there, on the lower level, obviously. So we now have two sides fully done and two sides being worked on. Right, looks like we're building something along this side now. So we're taking these black ones and a sticker down ones. Then we want a shorter one and one of those. And these. Face them out the right way. So it looks like that. And that one. That way round. So it's sitting on like that. It is sitting on and out like that. Excuse me. I'm taking one of these things. I'm putting 2 of these on top of it, like that. And that is going on there, sitting on like that. Take one more of these bricks and one more of these. Just sit on like that. Looks like we're building another piece that will attach to that in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these black ones. That's one of these other types of bricks. One with the 2 holes in. That's sitting in the middle. I'm putting these brown ones will go on the end there. I'll put one of these with these ones going in the middle there and there, with grey ones going on the end like that. One house brick on that way, leaving a gap and putting this 2 one over them, and that one on like that. We've got an ad starting soon. I can't see where to pause it. Why can't I pause it? Alright, we're going to go on a quick ad break because it's going on a break and I can't seem to find a way to pause it. But we'll just put these on. There, like that. So we're going on a quick ad break because it says it's ad starting soon and I can't work out how to pause it. It's usually up there for me to pause, but it's not there. So I'll be back in a second. Right guys, so I was munching on my quinoa and chicken as my lunch because I woke up late, I'm eating it late. But I'm being a good girl, making sure I eat. But Duncan very helpfully puts it into a little flask for me to help myself to whenever I'm hungry. Ah, that was yummy. Right, so we'd just built those sections, so let's see. We want one of these in here. And timber! That one on there. And that one on there. Okay. Thank you to all those watching, even those lurking. I love my lurkers. I hope I'm keeping you entertained while you work or study or whatever else it is you have to do. Lurkers are welcome here, so don't ever feel like you have to chat. I'm quite happy to have you just watching along silently. Right, that goes on there. That sits in there. So that's what we've got so far. Cheryl says hi to everyone who's here. For those on Twitch, Cheryl is on my YouTube stream because I stream to both Twitch and YouTube. So you're welcome to watch on either. My streams stay up on my YouTube channel permanently. I don't take them down, so they'll always be there if you miss any, if you want to see anything again. Whereas obviously Twitch, they do disappear after what, 30 days or something, innit? Right, we are putting this. Let's see. Put that. And we'll put it up here. And on there. That way round. I think it's that way around. Let's have a look. Zoom out, turn it around. Nope. It's too zoomed in for me to see. We're putting it this side. There. It's going on that side, not that side. So do this without tipping the cauldron out too much, hopefully. But we'll just build that up there. One by 4 and one of these. I'm not strangle myself with my own top there. Sticking up that way. That's that way. Another one on top. Another 2 on top. It's handy because it also highlights in green and flashes which pieces you're putting in this time around, so you hopefully don't miss any, which I struggled with on the paper ones because I couldn't see half of it, because on the book a lot of these brown ones are really hard to see, and so when I was putting them down on the floor side by side trying to see which one went where, it was quite hard. And then Cheadle kindly informed me of an app that I didn't know, which if I'd pay attention you'd know it's on the front of the book there, but I didn't read the front of the book because I am a silly person. I was just excited to get on with my Lego, so I just opened it and started. Because I'm old, I'm used to booklets and not having an app to do it, so I didn't know you could get an app. Okay, that is going this side on here. Apparently so far without a window pane. It's not the only one, there's another one here without a window pane. I wonder if they're broken out window panes or something, and that's why I haven't put them in. Never really paid enough attention on the movies to see if the window panes are broken. I'm too busy watching the rest of it to play anything with fine detail, you know? I mean, which is ridiculous, because let's face it, I've seen this movie every year since it came out. So, which was what, 93 or something? So you'd think I'd know off by heart, but my memory doesn't allow me to get everything right nowadays. Yeah, some days I'm surprised I remember my own name. There, we've just built them up like that. Up there like that. One book for those. Two of these. Anyone want to predict how many bags I'll get through today? I think Twitch has some kind of prediction thing. Can I do that on there? I've not tried. Should we have a go? How do we do this? Okay. What bag number will I reach? I don't know if this works. I've never actually done it. Show, this is a Twitch thing again. What bag number will I reach? Now we did 1 to 4. Last time, so should we go 7, 8, or 9? Should we put in 10 as well, just in case? Let's see that. Give me a minute for people to... Okay. There we done a prediction thing. I don't know how it was, but I think you win points for getting the prediction right. But have a go if you can. Hey Cheedo, hiya! How you doing? Sorry, you snuck in there while I was trying to work out this prediction thing. I thought I'd have a laugh and see if you can all work out what bag number I'd get to. So I did 1 to 4 on Tuesday, so we started on 5. So I think I just gave the options of 7, 8, 9 and 10, I think it was. And we'll see where we get to. 1 bag 6 at the moment, but we've been getting there. How you doing? What are you up to today? Okay, that's popping up there, like that. So we are building up that second floor. I really can't tip it far because every time I do that, cauldron loses all its pieces. Just a little pop over to say hello to Cheryl. Yep, Cheryl joined us today. Yeah, say hi to Cheryl, and she's not so lonely over there. There are others watching on YouTube according to the things, but they don't chat as much. They're my little lurkers, which I love because I love people lurking. It means hopefully I'm keeping them entertained while they're working or studying or dealing with headaches or whatever it is they're dealing with. Duncan, of course, is lurking, but he is in the background, hopefully if I need him, but I don't, because everyone's so fabulous over here. I very rarely need any mod duties done. That way. One in there. And that one in there. So we've got that. I do not care for the non-chatters, only for Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl's fabulous, isn't she? She keeps us company all the time. Yep, that's going on there. I thought it would be. Hopefully one day, Cheadle, you get to meet Lona as well. Lonna. She pops by once in a while, but she hasn't been around for a little while. I think the last time she popped around, you weren't around, I think. Oh my god. So I think, Cheadle, I might give that, what was it, Ace Attorney, a go. Because it looked like I might enjoy it. So, come payday, I'm going to grab that as well. These two. Okay. Lona. No, the lady I'm on about is Lonna. It's like Donna, Donna, but it's with an L instead of a D. But I always pronounce it wrong. But she's getting used to me doing that. I try very hard. I am a very trying person. But those who've been around a while know I have pronunciation issues on pretty much everything, so you're used to it now, aren't you? And Cheeto, I was saying at the beginning, I'm so grateful for you telling me about this app. It's amazing. I can't believe I didn't know about it before. It's just so much easier than the booklet. That Ace Attorney, that's like some kind of indie game and not a staple of gaming history. I'm sorry. I'm out of touch, okay? I'm not a gamer. I'm a person who likes playing games, but I am not a gamer. So I don't know all of the good games. My game knowledge goes as far as Power Wash and the Room, Weird Park trilogy, and God, the one I've just been playing. What's it fucking called? God, my brain isn't one of those things today. Yeah, I've not played a lot of games. The ones I've played, I've enjoyed, and I have a lot of games left to play, but not been. I don't really know anyone else who likes playing games, so I never really got to be told about a lot of games by people. Because my family are not gamers. Except one of my nephews who was very into Fortnite, and he actually was extremely good at Fortnite and one of the top players for quite a while. But I don't believe he plays anymore because he joined the army, so he doesn't have time to. Okay, that's going on there. I adore that you mispronounced. Did I mispronounce pronounced? Am I saying it wrong? $1,000. Thank you, Cheadle. Please play Portal. You know, I watched Duncan play Portal. And that's how I knew about the Portal games. So Duncan played Portal 1 since I've known him. When did Portal 1 come out? It might have been since I've known him, but as long as I can remember, Duncan played that. But I don't think he ever played any more of the Portals. But he did thoroughly enjoy it, which is why I always knew about Cake is a Lie. So, there we go. So we've got that fully built up there now. So, that's the second layer half built up. I'll have to give Portal a go. Duncan did really enjoy it, and I do love watching you play Portal. But I've never actually played it myself. Oh, we are actually building directly onto the house. We are putting that one on there. Oh, so that's what that's for. We're going to be building onto that for the web. Yay! So you want one of them on that one. I want one of them on top. Attach the web. The only type of spider web I like, the fake kind. 2007. Oh yeah, so it was a while after we first met and started dating. That means you started playing it after our youngest was born. Wow, it seems so much longer. Clearly it wasn't. That must have been when he just finished uni. Possibly. I'm trying to remember what year he finished uni. Yeah, I think that might have been when he finished uni. You must have started playing it then. And that's going to sit on there. That sits in there. But yeah, one day I'll play it, I'm sure. I'll wait until Duncan's got some free time and he can help me if I get stuck. Where can I buy it from? Is it on Steam or anything? Because Duncan's computer he had that game on is long gone. So we'll have to start completely from scratch. Putting that on here. Oh, putting some stuff up here. This one on here. And then this sticking out there like that. Can you see that? What are you talking about? I'll help you. Of course you will help me. But I need to get it started first. Because do I want to stream the first time ever playing it, making a complete fool of myself? Actually, that does sound quite fun, doesn't it? Maybe I will. Yeah, it's on Steam, like a couple of quid. Oh yeah, so I might be able to grab that when I grab the other games this month. Yes, I do. Alright, fine. I will try to play it on stream for the first time. And you have to help me, because I will make a fool of myself. The same with Ace Attorney. I'll play that on stream for the first time. How's that for a deal? And then you can laugh at my stupidity of me not understanding games. Now, I know you said no to playing VR, what do you call it? Brain is not braining today, but you know what I'm on that. But do we reckon we could get Mr. Britain to stream playing it? Because I would freaking love to watch him doing it. I'm just going to keep calling him Mr. Britain, by the way, because I actually don't know what his name is. Right. These are sitting on here. over there. And one of these sitting across there like that. Looks right. Nope, that one should have been. That's going that way. Oh, so is that not quite touching the edge there then? Because that doesn't quite fit. Ah, yeah, okay. Couldn't see the corner, but it's actually just starting on there. Oh, this 3D turning capabilities of this app is freaking awesome. And zooming in, zooming out, and all that jazz. Yeah, okay, that's that done. We might, when Heather is back, I've been wanting to get him back into streaming. He is enjoying this halfway house of streaming on mushrooms. Ah, cool. Yeah, well, if he ever decides to come back and start doing it, I am totally up, so just please let me know, and I will love to watch them. Okay, so mushroom, that one there. That one in the middle there. That one on the end there. And then we are turning and we are putting this one on the end like that. Leaving those two for Claire. Yep. And there you go. See, now that one has told me we're on to bag 7. And yet it didn't show me when we went on to bag 6, which is what confused me at that time. We are now on to 7. Different colour books. So yeah, we've got some green ones. And some burgundy maybe? Ooh, we got a boom! And certainly the reason he had so many followers and subscribers back in the day was Heather. So it was all Heather they loved. I'm assuming Heather's his partner. The lady we've seen in that clip cackling at him, crapping his pants. We need to saw all them down too much. Okay, so we're going to take this and one of these. I'm going to pop it there. That one there. One that way. And then this new style of book we've now got, we're going to put this way. There, so that's what we've done. She is indeed, she comes out with hysterical comments. Oh, perfect. One day we will get Duncan on here streaming with me. He's not opposed to streaming with me. It's just obviously normally I'm streaming when he's at work. and the days he has off, often we're off doing things. So at some point he will pop on and stream with me. We'll probably play some games together, or if we've got a Lego that's for both of us, we'll both build it or something. But those on YouTube would have seen Duncan before. He's been in my YouTube videos a few times over the years. That way. And of course those who meet me at my wall shows have met Duncan because he's always there helping me. One day I'll have to find out if I do any wall shows near you, Cheadle, and then I can come and say hi. Meet you and Susie in real life. But that's the thing with Holly's lot. Everyone's all over the country, so finding everyone to say hello to, you never know where you're going to be. And I've cut back on my wall shows recently. I'm trying to not quite do as much because I was doing too much, so I'm not travelling quite as far as I did before. But next year I should be doing the Christmas Birmingham one again, so I'll be able to see my study buddy Cat again, which will be amazing, and hopefully my study buddy Bex will also be able to join us then, so I can meet up with her. I studied with the OU with them, so we never met in real life until the Birmingham Wall Show I did. And it was such a lovely surprise because they didn't tell me they were coming, Cat and Les, they just turned up, and it was the best surprise in the world. Defo, if you're close to come, Susie is crochet addict. Oh, awesome. Yes, definitely. But what I can do is I can tell you where I am, and then you can just say if you're close that you're coming. You don't actually have to dox yourself or anything at any point, because obviously you can travel a little distance without being too much of a pain in the arse. But my next one is Ant Hill, and then the one after that is Newbury Racecourse. But next year I'll also have the Birmingham one again as well, and I've already done the Sodbury one, which was Bristol way, so get around a few little places. I don't go too far north and south at the moment though, so if you're quite a way away, then I don't think there's going to be any that's near you just yet, but maybe one day. That one. That way. Yeah, I don't mind saying where I am because of my business. My address is actually public record, so I don't mind saying when I'm at different shows and where I am. But I know it's much harder for most people because you don't want to be doxing yourself. Last thing you want to do is show people where you are, because there's some weirdos out there. And one of these going that way. Hoping to go along to one of Holly meetups at some point. If she has time to do one. I think they were thinking of doing one of something like London, because it's a place where most people can travel to by trains, and Duncan technically works in London, he just works from home most of the time, so it's something we can definitely get to. Quick look at a long message. I'll need to pop out and back in 20 minutes. No worries. The perfect example is when she was talking about something Cam said 8 out of 10 times, and a friend said so 1 in 5, and she could not get that. They were the same. Oh bless. When's the Birmingham one? That's that night. So this year, it was originally not happening, but I'm not doing this one this year because they could only get it for one day, and that's too far for me to travel one day. But next year, it will be November next year, and it's at the No, the NCC. It's not the one everyone thinks. It's the one next to the motorbike museum. I think it's a motorbike museum. Gorgeous building. But that's where we done it last year, and we'd hoped to do it this year, but they couldn't get the booking. It was already booked up. But recently they've announced they had a cancellation, but it was only for one day, and I can't travel to Birmingham for one day because I wouldn't make enough money paying for hotels and things. But next year, for definite, I will be at the NCC for the wall show in November. I think the 20-something, I think, but I'll have to double check. But I'll let you know closer to the time. See you in a minute. One of them. And foul or something else? Yeah, it is Val. And this one. So we are popping that in there, barrel in there, and then that is sitting that way. There we go. So we've done that. Oh, Duncan's providing me my new tea. Thank you very much. I'll let that cool down before I burn my mouth. These two together, I'm doing a candle. And that is sitting just on there. So that's just sat in there for the candle. And then this is popping, looks like it sits there. Oh, there we go. And then the two sits across there like that. So it's just kind of sitting on top there like that. And then there. That is sitting and joining those two together, making that more stable. Oh, we're flipping upside down. And putting these two on here, looking at that. Hold on, is it? Yeah, like that. There. Back around. We're building a skeleton. So we're going to take body. Legs, pop them on there, grab his arms, I'll get this the right way around. That one there, I think we got that one the wrong way round because I'm clever like that. There we go. That makes more sense. That way round. There we go. Like that. And his head. There. And he is going to sit just in there. There you go. So he sits just in there like that. Seems to just literally sits there. He's not secured to anything, so hopefully he won't fall out the window. And that is going. Yeah, sitting just on here. Oh, Mr. Skeletons fell down. Let's stand them up. Oh, there we go. So, hopefully you can see him just sat in there. And that builds out like a little section out, as you can see there. Probably sent him flying. He's back up again. We're good. Okay, so we're taking these two, and we're actually getting some stickers again. We want stickers 3 and 4. So this is 3. Make sure we're getting the right way up. That's 3. 4 is this one. Make sure that is on straight. There. That's 4. That's 3 and 4. We are putting these two on. The sash is done, so now you can spin. Oh, nice. Was it much work to get the sash done, or was it nice and simple project? Sounds like it'd be hard work to me, but I'm not a sewer, so I don't know for sure. Right, that one is going in there. Nope, wrong way around. That one is going in there. And this one is going here. Looks like that. Yeah, it's in on there. Don't know how well you can see that, but it just kind of sat in there. Right. Grabbing. Where are you? Here. Putting that together. Which is going in here. So that movable bit we built on Tuesday. Slide that in, so it's now in between them. Okay. Taking these. Popping these on the pod. At the back of it, you can see that? That's what we've done. Very dark fabric. Ooh, yeah, so that, to me, that's like really hard. It's a bit like one crocheting or knitting. If people want you to work with black, it's like I charge double. that on there. And that is sitting just under here. Ugh. It's not fiddly to put on at all. There we go. That's in there. Okay, turn this around. We're putting some stuff right in that corner there. One of these and this. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's right up in the corner. Now can you see that's those two bits we just put in the corner there. One of these and one of these green things. Popping it on here. Take another one of these, we're going to go red, then blue, and then let's open black smooth face over top of that, and then that is sitting in there. So that sits like that. Top, which is the same one we put on the bottom. The ones that's smooth in the middle, just one on the outside each. And that's sitting right next to it. This one looks like a little bookshelf, book corner sort of thing. So that's just sat right there. Oh, I've just sent the skeleton flying. Isn't there? Mr. Skeleton, come out. Can I get the skeleton out without knocking out all of the cauldron pieces? Mr. Skeleton, come on. You're not working, the shop's closed. You belong in there. Your display up there, you're not one of the staff members. There. And yes, I talk to inanimate objects. Right, so 2 of these, 1 of these. And where are you? Here, 1 of these. So it looks like that's sitting directly in. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm putting 1 of these pieces in that corner gap we created, and then one of these flat ones is going in front of that, and then these 2 with the knobbly bits on, they're going beside them. Pushing down when it's got nothing above it supporting it, nothing below it bother supporting it. But I don't know if you can see, we've just put those bits in there, look there, that's the bits we put in. Yep. Boom. Looks to be just kind of standing on there. Doesn't really, just kind of balances there. We are then taking this and popping this so we get the mop. There. Nope, got to push it all the way down to there. And the mop's going to stand in there. where the mop sits properly in a thing, but the broom just kind of balances. Building another piece, so we want this and one of these to go here. Actually, you want 3 more, they're all going across the back. So they're just going like that. When one is talking to staff, you say I'm a self-employed having a staff meeting. Very true. I have actually said that before. Because I am self-employed and I'm having a staff meeting. Right. And I have a lot of staff meetings. Don't necessarily get anything solved in those staff meetings, but... that way around. These 3 go here. And then it looks like we're making a patterned quilt. We're going light green, dark green, light green, dark green, and then we're going dark green, light green, dark green, light green. Not very straight, never mind. Then we want, now over here, we want dark pink, light pink, dark pink, light pink, light pink, dark pink, light pink, dark pink, and then red, burgundy, red, burgundy, burgundy, red, burgundy, and red. There, that's what we've just done. And that is sitting up in here. Perfect. Ooh, building the Hoover. We want one of them and that. That way round. That way round. And these on the bottom there. That's what's going on there. David's going on there. That way round. Like that. Green is sitting on top like that. That one's sitting on there. That one is that way round. We sit it up. come off again. Then the lead sits in there, like that. We have what is essentially a hockey stick up there too. And we are popping that just kind of sitting on there. Just kind of sitting in there. So it's just sitting at the top there, look. How cool's that? Can you see that? There we go. I'm trying not to send the skeleton and everything flying again. Make sure that's not coming up. Okay, we're taking a barrel. Top. Putting two white things on the top here. There. That was harder than it should have been. Candle. How have I broken my nail doing Lego? I mean, really? There, so that's what we've done. So obviously acting as a bedside table because it's going down here. See that? Okay. We want one of these. That on that side. That there. And that's going to go on there as well. And then that sits in there like that. And we put the rooms on. And we'll stick it out that way. So that's what we've just built. But we're going to balance it on there, like that. Hopefully that's in the right position. It just kind of sits on there, look. Well, apparently on the bag 8 with the usual spares. back, Cheeto. Don't you just love the animation on the app when it's a new bag? Yes. Can you hear that? Can you hear the little chinking? A little rustling. Still don't know why it didn't show me the animation for bag 6. It's weird. There we go. Mostly sorted. Oh, apparently we have ads starting again soon. So before I start this, we'll take a quick break and I'll have some more of my food. So be back in a second. Sorry, Cheeto, you just got back and I'm going off. Yeah, finished off my quinoa with chicken. That was yummy. This means I've got some actual food into me today. So, first thing we need. What is this? Ouch. That was clever. And then one of these. And this sits on, so I guess we're building in the what do you call it? Plaque thing? Placard? Yep. We want sticker number 13. Unlucky for some. There we go. So, and that's the information about lighting the black candle, I am sure. But it's just lines, we can't read that. Okay. So that is going in here. So that's just sat there like that. Don't know what we're building here. Oh, we're building the actual black cat flamed candle now. So this is the black flamed candle, which is just going to sit, turn it around so it sits properly. It's just going to sit there. So it sits just next to the placard, plaque, whatever you want to call it. Oh, building a new chain. Remember we built one of these on Tuesday. Well, I built two of these on Tuesday. Get the right things the first time around and we'll read it. And then we'll bring these on top there. And then these are slotting in there. And that is going to sit there and there. Underneath the placard there. There. So, there we go. There's the chain on that. Right, taking 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually putting them around the edges here. So we've got one going on there, one going on there. I don't know why they left doing these bits till now instead of just putting them on when we built the damn thing. But oh well. And one on that corner and one in that corner. So they're just tidying the edges off like the last time on Tuesday. Can't tip it to show you too much because it's going to start all falling out. Ah, okay, so this is what all these bits we've been putting here for. That one is going up there. I think I might have missed putting one of these things on. I did. Should have put that on there. I wonder if I wasn't supposed to put one on that side because it was only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I probably wasn't supposed to put one on that side. Let's take that one off. I made assumptions. Yeah, should not put one that side. Okay. Now we're putting these on here. So that one's going on that way. Then we've got these popping on one up there, one going down that way a bit, one going that way, one going up that way, that one going down there, and another one of these going that way. So I don't know if you can see that, we've just popped all of these bits trailing down here, so the ivy. Now we're taking these two and putting the light coloured one up there, and the darker coloured one is going that way. So we're just putting the vines just on there and there. Okay, now turn it around and we'll actually put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The one going on here where I just took it off and put it on at the wrong time. We're just moving these all the way along. This is what's going to go with that old cottage look. We see a lot of these sort of stripy things around here because we are a historical city. Did I count one or did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, yeah, one. It's actually turn around and going down on that side. There. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. We'll just put those stripes along there. Around. Right, we want one of these, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. To go one of these. Wrong one there, and then two of these darker brown ones going on the top. Then one of them and one of these. Put a darker brown one on top of that. That's what we've done so far. So we've got like a holy thing there and a grippy thing there. Yeah. What I call the house bricks. Two of these. One of these. One on there. That one next to that one, and then that one on the end. So it sits like that. Put that aside and do windows. There you go, just basic window, which is going to sit in here. Shorter one, another one of them, and that brick. That one there, that one there, and that one there, and then that sits across the top. We'll take one of them and one of them, and we put them on there like that. Two of them, another one of these, Right, just going to check what my watch has been going off for. My middle son has sent me something. Oh my god. My middle son knows that I saw something on TikTok that I've been absolutely dying to get, which is ice cream with sherbet. He's gone away down to Plymouth with his girlfriend for the day, and this is what he's just sent to me. Can you see that? How nice does that look? It's a meanie. Just do some ice cream. I've never tried ice cream with sherbet. I saw it on TikTok and it looked fantastic. And something Reese has recently had, he's introduced me to, is, we're just building a window here. He takes a slushy, mixes the two flavours together in the cup, but then adds ice cream, soft scoop ice cream, you know, the whippy stuff, on top of that. Apparently he'd seen a girl order it while he was away, and he's like, I want to try that looks good. So we tried it and it's actually really, really good, and it looks amazing, and I'm super jealous because I'm dying to try it. There we go, and that goes on there. This one is going up here with one of these. And then we want this one across here. I actually want one of the small brown ones there. Like that. Okay. Whoa, that side, that's what's slipping into these things they had sticking out here. So they can do that. Haha! How cool's that? So it's just kind of slotted on there. Oh, candle just fell off. This is going well. Every time I turn something, it all falls apart on me. Get back in there. Hold them back that way. And that on there. Looks like we're building the one to the other side now. So we're taking one of these again. We're basically going to build it the opposite way, I'm going to assume. So one of these. Ouch. Should have a think. How many times does Sonia catch herself with the Lego? This one. So yeah, this time we want it on that side with that one on there. And that one on there. Build a window. Pop that in there. Yep, already did that. Jumping ahead on my steps. No, shorter one. And then get on there. There we go. That one on there. That one up there. One of these that way. That one that way. few more of these and these. One on that side. That one on that side. That one up there. Bit of a window. We know what's coming. Put that in there. That in there, and then pop that in there. Then that one goes there. That one up there. That one that side this time. That one that side this time. And then we're going to clip that on here. There we go. So now they sit like that. Isn't that cool? We can do that hopefully without tipping everything everywhere. There. And that's the end of that one. We're on to bag 9. If anyone hasn't seen the lamination yet, do that with the straps. Yeah, it tells me it's bag 9. How many bags are there? There are 15 bags. So, still got a little way to go. So I think we're probably going to end up with a 3rd stream. So I'll probably still be streaming this next Tuesday. That's bag 8. We want bag 9. Don't even get. Yeah, it's quite a large model, this one. Not quite as big as the Home Alone house, from what I get that there, because Duncan built that one. But it's a pretty good size. I was very spoilt when my boys bought me this, because it's not the sort of thing that I would have spent household money on, because it's not cheap. But it's wonderful, I love it. Right, what are we doing for number 9? We are taking one of these books and one of these. Get this the right way around. That in that way. And then one of these black ones. And get the right one here. So that and that way, yep. That. You need to start on your Ecto 1, but I don't have anywhere for it to live yet. Yeah, this is the only reason it took me so long to build this, and didn't start it straight away on my birthday, was because we had nowhere for it to go. At the weekend, we cleared off some of Duncan's Star Wars Lego, moved them up to the shelf upstairs where we cleared off some other stuff, so I could then have this down here. But any future Lego, I genuinely don't know where we're going to put it because we have run out of surfaces at this point. I'm tempted to get rid of the Lego architecture stuff because we haven't continued with that collection, so we might get rid of that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because there will be more Lego. There's always more Lego. The only real question is which one of us will have the Lego first, me or Duncan? Or Mally for that matter, but Mally should keep his Lego up in his room, but he has a very, very tiny room, and so he can't realistically keep it in there. So we actually have his 2 Lego motorbikes down here in our display cabinet. Because we do have a display cabinet for Lego, but we filled that up years ago. And so we've been moving on to all of every surface we can find, basically. Even our printers, I have a sublimation printer and a normal printer. Even they have Lego on top of them. Because there's nowhere else for it to go. That's that way. But we have been building that collection since before the boys were born. No, I lie. Everything I had from before my boys were born is gone. I've been doing Lego since before my boys have been born. This stuff we currently have is since, I think since Mally was born, so maybe 20 years worth of Lego collection. So we've got a lot of collections going on. It's not that we just buy loads. It's just many years of collecting. And when we first started collecting, it wasn't as expensive as it is now. We've gotten rid of quite a lot of Lego over the years, but we still have some of the OG stuff upstairs in the loft. Got old original castles and old original Star Wars and Lego cities and all sorts up there from when the boys were younger. I came back from Butlins with leftover spending money. I need to pop to B&M tonight. This does not bode well for not coming back with Lego. Yes, get the Lego. I encourage you. I am an enabler. Buy the Lego. I am a terrible enabler. Okay. Is that... Yeah, that's on here. So let's push that in there. Like that. So it's attached to that door there. Like that. We're quite gutted. We had a Smith's toy store here for years and we used to go there to get a lot of our Lego. Especially when they had sales and things on. But they closed down at the end of last year. And all our Arguses went into Sainsbury's, so we don't have a decent Argos to buy from either anymore. So we don't actually have it as easy as it used to be to go and get Lego anymore, which is probably good for our bank budget. But it's harder. Think about it. We have to travel to like Southampton has a Lego store, so we go down there sometimes. But truth be told, the Lego store there isn't great. It's more of the kiddie stuff. It does have some of the more adult Lego collections. It's got, the last time we went they had the Eye of Sanderson? The Lord of the Rings eye thing. What do you blooming call it? They had one of them there, which looks amazing, and even though I am totally not into Lord of the Rings, I want that. Duncan is into Lord of the Rings, so it wouldn't be out of place here. And I have seen Lord of the Rings multiple times, including Director's Cut, because I know so many people are into it. And it's not that it's terrible, it's just not something I pick out to choose, but I happily watch it if it's on. Yeah, is that one done? Which I'm assuming is going to connect to the other. Oh no, forgot to do this left. Move it up slightly different than the other one. That one on there. That one on there. There we go. And that's going to connect into there. There. So that's those two. Move it that way. Oop, knocked the line off. Oh, that's clever of me. In we go. There we go. So that's those two bits on the front there. Okay, we turn the house around and we went to here. Yes. Okay, so we want 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and 1 of these. We are going there, that one there, that one there, there's this one. Sticking out, I think so. And then this one on there, let me check. No, it's all the way back, level, there we go. I'll take one of these. With one of these, pop up, pick things up. I do want to get the Ecto one at some point, Gino. Kind of jealous that you've already got it. Don't know where I'm going to stick it, but I want it. That's going in this bit here. So we're really building up the wall rail here. Nothing down. Not sure if it's fully connected here. Yeah. It is, it just slipped off slightly. It's fully connected now. That is my eldest son just coming home. Hopefully he will spot the I'm alive message. I'm live, not I'm alive. Right, that one there. 2 of these here. That'll be my eldest back from work, I'm assuming. These 2 in here. With this one on the underside there. And then we're building 2 of these, 2 of these. My lack of sight of him, I'm guessing he saw the live banner and gone straight upstairs. I do have a neon sign that I light up when I'm live, straight on the lounge so they can see. I've just spent my Lego Insider points on a cross bag. Ooh! Which one what? sons. That'd be my eldest son, if that's what you're asking. Right, that one done. Dropping. Two more. What is he doing? Opposite. Oh, which one of yours are you jealous of? The Ecto one. I want the Ecto one. That is the Ghostbusters car, isn't it? The Ecto one. Right. Oh, this is sitting inside here. Cool. What's the trick to this? There we go. That sits on there. Yes, the big one. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm super jealous. I want the Ecto one. I literally have nowhere to put it. But one day, I can dream. Of course, by then it's going to be so expensive because it's going to be so rare that I'll probably never be able to afford it. But, you know, I can still dream. I've got the Disney 100 film camera that I'm looking forward to building to. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that one. Disney 100 film camera. I'm gonna quick Google. Oh my god! How did I miss that? That's awesome! Okay, so yeah, I've just added a new model to my ever-growing list. That is so cool. How did I miss that? I must have got an email about it and just completely missed it. I wonder if it's one of the ones I opened in my migraine states, because I tend to forget what I've seen in the migraine states. That is cool. Yeah, I definitely need that. It is gorgeous, yes. Oh, so now I'm jealous of two of your models. My middle son's responded when I said I told him I showed his ice cream on stream. He's like, I want money for that. I should respond to him for that, shouldn't I, really? Or just send a laughing face. Oh, yeah, I hadn't seen that. I can't believe I missed that. Dunk, if you're listening, because I don't know if you've got a meeting on, but if you're listening, look it up. It's awesome. We're going to add it to our list. I on Google, my face set which lives on my desk is Horizon Tall Neck. Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. So, a retired product, of course it is. All the good stuff gets retired. I've not seen that before. That looks quite funky. Where's all the good stuff get retired? It's not fair. From the video game. Yeah, I guess it was from the video game when I saw the box. I've not played it, but I do know of it, which is shocking for games in me. Pyrex, hiya Pyrex, how you doing? I'm getting distracted by looking at more Lego models to add to my ever-growing list of Lego models that I want. But otherwise, we are still building the Sanderson sisters cottage from the movie Hocus Pocus that I started on Tuesday. I put that on the wrong way round. Should be that way round. There, that way. So I get for distracting myself. Actually really close to my camera at this point. There's not much of a gap between my camera and the Lego right now. Oh good, thanks, I see it's looking good. Yeah, it's coming along really nicely. I'm so happy with it. Interesting, it kept selling out when it came out, not because of the set, because of the alloy minifig. Yeah, it's amazing how many people collect the minifigures, isn't it? What is Battle Dragon? Did I miss something there? Battle Dragon. What am I missing? Pyrex, what are you on about? Sorry. Did I miss something there? Oh! Battle Dragon on my thing, yes! My little dragon character. I keep forgetting about it. Yeah, you battle it. I don't know what it does. I think you win points. I'm not sure. Yeah, my little character dragon down there. Normally Duncan's feeding it meat just to annoy me. You got loads of minifigures. Stop collecting when they went from bags to boxes. Yeah, we have a few, but we never really got into the minifigures, so we don't have too many. Guess you lost. That's because it hates carrots. Yes, my dragon is definitely more friends with Duncan and Cheadle than it is with me, because it loves steak and not carrots. And it gets very offended with me when I feed it carrots. My fave minifig collection is the complete Muppet. See, as you probably clicked on by now, Muppets and puppets and all that sort of stuff freak me out. So I don't tend to collect any of that sort of stuff. My Stream Elements activity feed is going all tits up again. Don't know why. So I think the channel wants to breathe the dragon again. I'm not entirely sure what half of this does, but level 8. I don't know how many levels this thing goes up to and what it does. I haven't got a clue. What does it say? Thanks for the high 500 channel points by weeks. I just put it on there as a bit of fun, but I don't actually know what half of it does. Stop shagging you, chick. Maybe he shakes horny and needs to. That goes there. Oh my god, get in there. That is not a good comment to make after that last comment. Ow! My hands are getting tired. There we go. One of them under there. And that one on there. It's not my fault there's a button. Oh, I see, it looks like a cross-channel thing. What do you mean? I literally have no idea. Yeah, half of these things I have, I just put them on because they look fun. I don't actually know what they do. I wanted something for you guys to do, to have fun with, and to use your channel points, and they looked fun. When you battle, it battles a dragon from someone else's channel. Oh, right! Okay, cool. I wonder who else's channels it's been going with. Have you seen there is a Lego Luxo? Chino, you're gonna hate me. Do I know who Luxo is? I don't know. Luxo. Oh, the lamp! I didn't know that's what it was called. I have seen, it's on my list to get. Yep, I want that too. See, this is my problem, is I don't remember names of things either. Right, up that way. It's like, I know a lot of characters and things I like in movies, but love of God, I don't remember the names of the actual characters or the person playing with them. I'm really bad at remembering names. I mean, I run my craft group for 3 years before I handed it off to someone else, because I needed to step back. And I'll tell you now, I still don't know 100% the names of everyone who was there. And they were regulars, but they always came together, so I never knew which one was which. And they never really properly introduced themselves, they just kind of turned up and came. And I, to this day, don't know how they found out about my craft group, because they actually don't have any social media of any kind, and that's the only place I advertised it. That's what we've been doing. Sorry, forgot to show you. Just kind of got on with it. Two of them. The opposite way. I only assume we're building up thing again, but that looks too long, so I don't know. I guess so. I'll kind of slide it over, I guess. Assuming it's going up on here. It is. Okay, let's make sure we get This, I think, is an exact match, so it doesn't matter which way round it goes. We are sliding it down, in, and on. There we go. So, can you see that? Kind of built up. It's like I really love that family movie where the family is attacked by a brutal killer, the killer of the wife and nearly all the children, leaving the father and the only remaining son disabled. Ooh, what's the name? That actually is kind of how I describe things. You got to be intrigued now. Killed the wife and nearly all the children, leaving the father and the only remaining son disabled. That's going to bug me now because I don't know that. Right. There we go. Turn the water wheel and the thing works. Wanna know? Yeah, I do wanna know. I definitely wanna know because it will bug me and I will literally type that into Finding Nemo. What? Wait, what? You just... I don't even know what to say to that. That's how you describe Finding Nemo? Oh my god. I think you broke me, Cheeto. Yeah, but I never thought of it like that. That's not what goes through my head. That it's a brutal murder scene at the beginning of Finding Nemo. You kind of skip over that for the rest of it. These are going on the bed. Like that. That's my youngest Mally back from college. Mally, would you like to hear how Cheeto has just described Finding Nemo?
Okay.
It's like that, really love that family movie where the family is attacked by a brutal killer, kills the wife and nearly all the children, leaving the father and the only remaining son disabled. What's his name?
Yeah, Finding Nemo.
It's so disturbing. Oh, you broke me, Cheeto. To say that, there is a guy on TikTok who describes movies like that, and every time I hear them, I'm just like, wait, what? It's amazing what you gloss over when you're watching a happy movie, because they're really not. To be fair, a lot of Disney movies have some very messed up family deaths. Considering they're all supposed to be, you know, lovely family-friendly movies, Disney and Pixar and all those sort of movies often have some really messed up stuff happening in them. Right. This is going on here. We're now putting a bat. Don't know if you can see that. Just put a bat on it there. It's like the purple alien goes on a rampage across the universe so he can complete his rock collection.
Oh, that one's
Stitch.
obvious.
Lilo and Stitch. Yes? No?
I was thinking Infinity War.
Infinity War.
He's a purple alien and
yes!
he's collecting rocks.
Yes! Stitch is not purple, he's blue.
Hmm.
Yes, Infinity War. Thanos?
Yeah.
Yes! See, some of them I can get, just most of them not. Candles! I really need to come up with a sound that's ding 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 for you, don't I, Cheeto? That way, every time I finally understand something you're saying, you can do that. Right, this is going in here. There. Don't know if you can see that with the chimney in the way now, but we've just put the candle there. It's about how a reclusive monk recruits a teenager to commit an act of terrorism.
What was that?
A reclusive monk recruits a teenager to commit an act of terrorism. Is that Miss Marvel, is it? The teenage?
I've not seen it, so I don't know.
I don't know. Is that a Miss Marvel one, or was that one of the animated ones like oh no, you may have got me there, Cheeto. I think you got Mally as well there. These. So that there. That one there. And that one there. Did I get that way? Three. Ah, picked up the wrong one there. Moved them all along incorrectly. Picked up a 1x4 instead of a 1x3 there. Disappointed with Dunk here. To be fair, Dunk is not paying attention, I suppose, as it were, because there's Mally down here with me at the moment. Oh my god, you're not on about Star Wars Jedi?
Oh my god.
Don't gonna kill me! Luke Skywalker and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, don't gonna kill me if you get that wrong. He'll be so disappointed in me. At least I got it in the end. I needed the Duncan clue, but I got there. Don't know how well you can see, but I'm just building along the top there. Ooh, all those skeletons trying to make him run through it again. He's hanging upside down. Get in there. Hopefully nothing else has moved. I think everything else is alright. Oh no, look! The water wheel fell off. No. Get back in there and get it back in. Nope. Let's open the doors. I will fix it later when I can get into it. It's mostly on, it's just because not quite aligned. German scientist brings international group of people together. X-Men's not German scientist, is it? Is that the Incredibles? Is there a German scientist in the Incredibles? German scientist brings an international group of people together.
Oh. I feel like
rocket scientist Pyrex is asking. Feel like what?
I feel like this is gonna kill me when we find out the answer.
Probably is. You may have got me on this one. German scientists bring an international group of people together. This is one of the disaster movie ones. They've always been international people together.
Yeah.
Because it's not Independence Day, that's pretty heavy American, isn't it?
It's been a long time since I watched that.
Yeah. Human centipede. Oh my god, Cheeto! No, I can safely say I've never watched that movie because that freaks me out. I do like my horrors, but not that. No, ooh, no.
The funny thing is, my thought was Cars 2.
Right, we're on to bag 10. According to my thing, people have been in ad break for 3 minutes and I didn't even notice. Were people in ad breaks? If you were, sorry, I never noticed. I'm very bad at noticing the ad breaks. Okay, so if you were away for ads, sorry. Welcome back. I missed one bag 10. Time is it? So I'm bag 10. No, that's 14. That's 13. Bag 10. What time is it anyway? 5:15. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to be finishing soon anyway, so you might leave it at bag 10 not open. Might leave it there because Duncan will be back and be finished from work soon. Because it's North from never watched it either, but I know the premises. Yeah, exactly, Pyrex. I know the premises of it, and I have no intention of ever watching it. Because ew. I don't. It's like the Saw movies. I have watched the first one. I will never watch it again, and I will never watch the remaining movies that go with it. That is not my type of movie. That is not where I go. But I think we're going to leave that there, and we'll start bag 10 on Tuesday. But this is what we got done, so we're not doing too bad. I do need to fix that because it's now not moving this, so I've obviously not quite connected it somewhere. I think I can see where it is, but I'll fix that off camera because I've got to get right into it. But I think we've done quite well. We've got the bed, we've built up the second layer, we've built some more stuff on the inside here, though the candle has once again fallen over. That thing just seems to like falling over. But I think we've done quite well on it. But probably going to be 2 more streams, I'm guessing, because that was bags 5 to 9, wasn't it? Which was another full bag. So we're probably going to end up doing this Tuesday and Thursday next week. Sorry for those who are looking for games or crafts. We will get back to our regular scheduled gaming and crafting once I finish building this, because I am not holding this off any longer. I want it done, but I want to do it all on stream so you guys can see it be built as well. But thank you for joining me. I don't know who we've got that we can go and raid. Should we have a look-see, see who we've got? Don't know who's on. Our local brick shop's on again, which is who we raided into on Tuesday. Brixplorium, they're on as well. Looks like they're building something, but I don't know what. Habitats and such. Ooh. Antique brick shape marbles and more giveaway. Should we have a look at Brixplorium a minute, see what. Where'd it go? What is Brixplorium doing at the moment? Let's close that down a minute because it keeps rattling its back. Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you managed to get some spinning done today now you finished your sash. I'll be back on Tuesday and Thursday next week. Just can't think of any reason why I wouldn't be unless I'm really sick. So, usual time, 2 to ish into about 5:30 ish. But I am quite tired, so I don't mind finishing a bit early today. So I've not watched much of Brixplorium, but it is Lego building, so everyone up for going into someone potentially new? Should we do that? So let's start the raid on that. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you all again on Tuesday to do more of this. Oh, I know I didn't do the thing, did I? The prediction thing. We got to bag 10. There we go. We completed the prediction. Now we'll go back. And start that again. There we go. Right. Dismiss that one. And we're raiding into Brixplorium. So I will see you all soon. You all take care. Bye.